Hey Capricorn, welcome to the Jezebel Way Tarot. Today I'm going to be doing your love and separation read for the second half of October. I wanted to say thank you for the 2,481 views for first half. I sure appreciate y'all. Okay, so let's just get started with an oracle card. Listen. So here's my theory. Trust your intuition when someone's telling you something, okay? Here's my interpretation of this card. You see that lady there with the flower in her hand, and she's got this look on her face like, you know, sort of like she doesn't believe what you're telling her. So what I think this means is you're going to give someone the opportunity to tell you what really happened, but you kind of already have your mind made up that you really don't believe them. Okay, so that's what you're doing. You will listen to what someone has to say. You will give them the opportunity. But if the storyline starts going south, you are not going to give them a time of day ever again. So when somebody is telling you something and they're going to be coming to tell you something, use your intuition. If your intuition is telling you this person is full of shit, they're probably full of shit. So just listen when someone comes to tell you. On the other side of the coin, you know, this person could be trying to tell you something that changes your mind about them. So let's see what's going on in love for you for October. Okay, there's an incoming offer. Somebody's made a decision, or you've made a decision to offer apology and to move forward in this situation. So Capricorn, it looks like using your intuition in this situation has proven to change your mind about something. And so much so that you're going to be offering your coin of commitment to this person, and you're going to be offering them an apology as well to move forward. Okay, so let's see what your partner has to say. Okay, Cancer. We've got Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer specific, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So your partner wants to move forward. They want to transform the situation. You could also be dealing with a Scorpio. So what we have here is wanting to move forward. Wanting to transform the situation. They realize, I think, without you, that their life wasn't as happy as they wanted it to be. They may, you guys may have split for a little while. They want to make this happy. They want to move forward in happiness with you. And you see Six of Swords, moving from one place to another place. Something better, something bad to something better. Or, there could be a distance issue between the two of you. So basically what we've got going on here is your partner wants victory. They want to break through this wall of dysfunction or wall of miscommunication or whatever has gone on between the two of you. And they want to move forward. Wheel of Fortune and meeting of the minds basically here coming together. Okay, so let's see what they have to say to you. But you're not, you're kind of defensive. You're poised for them to be telling you a bunch of bull, I think. And I think, if Capricorn changes their mind about a situation and they actually give somebody the opportunity to speak to them again, you know, then that person, and it's kind of like Scorpio that way too, that person must be pretty special. So, anywho, let's see what they have to say. My goodness, they may have trouble getting their words out. I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw through me. You know the truth about me, Capricorn. Yes. I always look for you at airports as if we'll be at the same place in the world. So they're looking for you, searching for you. It's the saddest thing, I think, sometimes when somebody's searching for somebody else and they don't realize that's what they're doing. That's what this person's doing. They may open up social media, you know, and be searching for you and not realize you're not there. You know what I mean? But they're still looking. You were my best friend, and I cherished our friendship above all others. Okay, so friends and lovers, that's a hard combination to get, too. So let's see what your blocks are, Capricorn. So listen, if this person means something to you, and they are special to you, and you feel like you want to give them another chance, don't make up your mind before they start speaking, okay? Whoa, okay. Holding back, Capricorn. You've held back from this partner. You want to give them another chance. I think you've held back a little bit from them, though. You've held back because you feel like, Capricorn, here you are. You've held back from them because I think you feel like there's a secret here. So let's see what that's about. They're not telling you something. Yes. They're defensive, or you're defensive about a heartbreak. Okay, so looks like they haven't gotten over something. They haven't really been honest with you about it. It's caused some dysfunction in this relationship. Yeah. Lovers in reverse. Okay. Balance. Libra's here. So, you know how when you're in bad relationship and you come out of bad relationship and then you meet somebody else and you're like ultra defensive. And there's still a little bit of depression there or whatever, okay? And you're so suspicious that the same thing's going to happen to you, that somebody else is going to be the same way to you that this other person was, that you kind of start projecting problems that aren't problems, because you're so hell-bent on the fact that someone is going to do the same thing to you in a different relationship that they did to you in this one, right? In the last one. That you start looking for it. You start putting it where it doesn't belong. And so, Capricorn, if this is you or your partner, somebody was putting things where they didn't belong. Somebody was making mountains out of molehills, okay? They were, suspicious and interrogating you and, trying to put things where there was nothing, okay? Caused a lot of dysfunction. So let's see what the partner's blocks are. Okay, communication. Your partner wants to communicate to you about what the burdens were in this situation. They want victory with you. They're afraid they're not going to get it. They want to strike a balance. They want to move forward, but there's a conflict about third-party situation here. So this is what I'm kind of getting. Somebody may have been cheated on in the past or something like that. And so they just feel like everyone is going to cheat on them. And now they're ultra like sleuths about, where have you been? How come the odometer is different on your car or whatever, And it's kind of like borderline abusive, okay? Because they are insecure about the relationship. Are they insecure, maybe, Capricorn, because you've given them reason to be insecure? Probably not. And if you are, stop it. But if they're insecure because their insecurity comes from a place that was created inside of them by another person cheating on them. So now they are approaching a situation like everyone's going to cheat on them and they can't trust anybody. And, you know, a person like that really kind of needs to be single for a while so they can kind of, you know, recuperate and kind of get back into a regular way of thinking instead of the paranoia. But I think that's what happened here. And I think you were just like, you know what, I can't take this shit anymore. And so you might have broken up. Partner's back, they want a new start. So let's see what the blocks between the two of you are. But you got to be on the same page and they got to be healed. And if they're feeling insecure in this relationship, and you feel like you've done everything you can to make them feel secure, then that's one thing. If you've caused confusion and doubt in their mind, on the other hand, then, you know, if you're into this person, you need to take that away. So the issue between the two of you is deceptive communication. Okay, the communication's deceptive in this situation. And when there was communication, it was deceptive. Many of the times in this relationship, though, there was no communication. It was, I'm going to ice you out, okay? Passive aggressive. The issue between the two of you is reciprocation, okay? Transparency. Like I said, this is more about transparency. Your partner's already suspicious because they already had something real bad happen to them. They feel like that you are causing confusion and insecurity in their mind. The conversation that you have when you have it is real deceptive and real shit. They want transparency. So in their mind or your mind or whoever this is happening for, they feel like if you have nothing to hide, then why are you so, you know, defensive about it? But what they're not understanding is the position that it's putting you in because it makes you feel like you're guilty, period, right? So, transparency meaning, go into the grocery store, I'll be back in a few minutes. Transparency meaning, Sam invited me to go have a beer with him after work. Do you mind? Transparency means communicating, period, okay? So, and you know, they're going to be trying to make sure it's Sam, okay? I'm just saying, this person may be a little damaged. It may take some time. Let's see how they're feeling about you. There's something about somebody not believing the other party when it comes to an affair or something like that. Maybe they were a player in the past, you know, and now they're like reaping what they've sown. I don't know. Okay, so let's see how your partner feels about you. They want to move forward with you in happiness. They're very attracted to you. They want peace. They want a new beginning. They want truth. And they want commitment from you. You're the king of coins. They're the queen of coins. They want commitment. Maybe the issue and the insecurity being given here for the rest of you or some other parts of you out there is that they feel like you're still playing the field because you won't commit to them. You won't marry them. They want that from you. They want that commitment from you. So let's see how they think. Queen of Cups, they want to nurture this situation. They want to nurture you. They want children, perhaps. You are their wish fulfillment. They've got some problem making balance here. They may be clingy. They want to have a conversation with you about the past. They want to have a conversation with you about you being the one for them. And they want to put the past to rest and they want to move forward. Let's see what their intentions are. They've been in deep thought and meditation about this situation, about having another opportunity to move forward. There's still some confusion about and anxiety about them accepting or getting an offer. They want reconciliation here. So let's see what a final outcome can be. There's a lot of, there seems like a lot of codependence here too, a lot of neediness. It looks like they want to have a conversation, or the conversation needs to be had. They've been in deep thought about walking away from this situation. It looks like they're going to unblock you. Empress and the Emperor. So I think what we're looking at is, Capricorn, you're not sure if you want this commitment, and I think that's why you haven't committed. They're thinking it's because you don't love me. That's why you're not committing. Or you have someone else, and that's why you're not committing. What I'm seeing here, though, is listen to your intuition. Again, right? If you have doubts about this person, or you have doubts about committing, don't commit. There's something about control here. Somebody wants to have the upper hand. So we've got faith in the relationship, talking about, hey, do you want this or not? Let's put in the work. If you want this, let's put in the work. So I think the potential is there, of course, for you to come back together in this love relationship. Desire may be a different story, but let's get some love cards on it and see if we can't get this figured out. Romance. Yeah, a lot of sword cards, not a lot of wands, okay? Not a lot of sex happening. Not a lot of romance happening. I don't see a lot of love in here happening because of someone's projection or someone's lack of desire to commit. Romance. This is a 7. Lavish the one you love with your personal attention and affection. So maybe you need to spend some time romantically with one another. Appreciate this moment. Each and every situation has an opportunity to grow in love. However, look at your patterns in relationships. That's a big one. That is a 5. Sudden change in relationship, right? Look at your pattern. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. I think the both of you need to modify your behavior. I think your partner needs to reel it the fuck in about this, whatever this affair was. And I think that you need to decide whether or not you want to commit to this situation, because I don't think that you do. And it could be for some of you out there that there has been an affair in this situation. And all I'm saying is, if you've had an affair here, then you're not happy. Okay? That's all. Ascend. This is about a spiritual ascension. Getting past negativity, dysfunction. Getting past what we think relationships should mean. Getting past what you think relationship might mean in a toxic and dysfunctional way. Crossroads. You're at a crossroads, Capricorn, because I don't think you want to commit to this partner at all. I don't really. I think in the beginning it was good, and I think in the beginning you wanted to you were all in, right? But as time went on, the cracks started to show with this person. And it started being projected onto you, a previous issue in relationship. So your beliefs about relationship may be very different, and it's keeping you apart. I think right here that right now you're at a standstill where you're not sure if you can create something new out of this. You're mirroring each other, and your vibration needs to be on the same page. You're both off with each other. You're out of connection with each other. Take a break, have some alone time, and decide whether or not you want to transform this or not. Unfortunately, though, I think there's going to be hesitation and denial in an offer being given. And I think there's going to be separation and release in this situation to regain balance. Sorry, Capricorn, but I just don't see this working out. I think you've got a hold of somebody who maybe has some big-time codependency and abandonment issues that may be beyond your reach. May be beyond your reach. Okay, so let's see if we can get what their next move may be. If you're in it, you know, and you're into it, and you want to work it out, and you want to see it through, I think maybe couples counseling might be good. But for that to be successful, you've got to put in the work. So there's something about your partner being needy and codependent that is really difficult to overcome. Maybe you're needy and codependent. I mean, switch it around how you need to. Service. I think, Capricorn, the problem is that you've given 100% to this relationship. I think your partner takes 100%. And I think they're taking 100%, and all the while they're accusing you of things that you haven't done. It's almost like they feel entitled, okay? Because someone else did them wrong in the past. They feel entitled to whatever you have, whatever you're willing to give. You know what I mean? They're going to come off really charming and positive, and they're going to act like they're really there. They're going to show you desire, but they're very confused about this situation. They fantasize and they have heartache about the other partner. They're thinking about that partner. They have a lot of regret, Capricorn, and they feel trapped too, and they want to end this contract as much as you do. I'm sorry, loves, but that's what I've got. I think it might be time to fly from this situation. No, I'm not telling you, you know, I can never tell you, oh, leave, you need to leave. You know, but the potential is there if you want to put in the work. It's just that it's going to take a long time and a lot of work to get past some of these issues. A lot of work. And pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are unanswered prayers. Again, pay attention to some communication that's coming your way. Okay, pay attention to this idea of listening and trusting your intuition. Pay attention to this communication coming into you. I'm helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. So in another way of looking at this, you know, we had this ascension card in here somewhere. And, you know, somebody may be awakening in this situation, having a spiritual awakening of some kind. And this relationship may not fit you anymore. This karmic relationship may not be for you anymore. Spread your wings and fly. Don't hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. You are safe. You're safe to leave. You're safe to go if that's what you choose to do. Yeah, I think this person has some damage that they need to take care of, and maybe relationship was jumped into too quickly before you were able to, that person was able to heal. So I think it's okay to call it good if that's what you desire. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking and the energy of love. Go where the love is. Do you feel loved in this situation? With someone watching your every single move? And, I mean, that's for people who've actually had affairs, okay? So, if you've had an affair and your partner's out there checking your odometer, and this is not the first time you've had an affair, then that's why they're out there checking your damn odometer. Because they can't get the right communication from you. But if this isn't a situation for you and your partner's out there acting a little bit off, this is because of previous trauma, and they're the only one who can take care of it. I recognize that I have chosen fear, and I choose love. So maybe someone was in this relationship because they were afraid of being alone. However it falls, though, Capricorn, I think, there's going to be a lot of work to this situation, a lot of patience, and it may be time for you to call it good, Capricorn, and move on. So listen to your intuition and trust your intuition. Whatever I'm telling you or whatever, trust your intuition. Listen to what they have to say. Trust your intuition. Because I think somebody is traumatized, and I feel somebody is also maybe a little bit of an emotional manipulator. Okay? So Capricorn, that's what I have for you, and I will see you guys soon for November first half.